have you been?
I dropped Jack and Star off at school, and then I went for a walk.
I haven't seen you since breakfast yesterday.
Well, you had a chance to see me yesterday for lunch, but you stood me up.
Oh, I am so sorry. I went to see David at the jail, and I just got so upset that it slipped my mind.
How's he doing?
I think he's in shock. I went to Evangeline Williamson to get her to drop the charges, but she was intractable and it was really infuriating.
You think?
But I have hired him the best lawyer that money can buy.
Dorian, I don't know why you're even bothering. I mean, he confessed to killing Spencer.
He did. But there were extenuating circumstances. Blair, please do not be an ingrate here. He saved your life in the process.
Oh, yes, he did. And I'm sure as far as Evangeline Williamson is concerned, that was the real crime.
Blair, are you still obsessing about Evangeline and Todd?
Don't start, Dorian.
You brought it up.
Why don't you just tell me about David? What are they going to charge him with?
They wouldn't tell me, but this morning's newspaper says that the DA may let him plead guilty to a lesser charge, manslaughter.
Oh, no, that means he's going to go to prison.
Yes. And I do not think that he can survive that. Wait a minute before you read it. Do so with caution because they quote Evangeline extensively.
Oh, well.
Yeah, she goes on and on and on about how violent the crime was.
Spencer was stabbed over and over again. It's like David was full of rage. It doesn't sound like him.
No, it doesn't sound like him. Honey, I'm sorry that you had to have lunch all by yourself.
Oh, it's all right. It wasn't by myself. Had me a Bloody Mary and I watched the floor show.
Excuse me?
You would not believe what Todd has done now. It wasn't any kind of diamond necklace. It was a big old honking diamond necklace. Kind of bling that you used to wear back in the 80s.
I think Todd's trying to buy her love.
With my child support, and I think it's pathetic.
She should give it back.
Oh, right.
Sure. It'll force Todd to raise the ante. You know, his ego will be bruised, and then he'll give her the necklace back with a matching set of earrings and a bracelet.
Whose side are you on, Dorian?
I'm just putting myself in her place.
Well, don't, because it's nauseating. What I can't stand is how she's working Todd.
She is far too principled for that.
Well, that's another thing I can't stand. So everybody makes her out to be Mother Teresa, and I'm just a world-class slut.
You're jealous.
I am not jealous. I dumped Todd. You remember that. I don't care what he does or who he does it with.
This is so classic. You don't want Todd, but you don't want anybody else to have him either. Because no matter what you say, Blair, you're still in love with him. Blair, nothing would make me happier than to know that you are finally over Todd. But unfortunately, that is not true. He's in your blood.
Well, I'll get a transfusion.
With someone new, like Todd did?
Maybe.
Oh, no. No! What is your next mistake?
Todd wasn't the only person that I saw yesterday. I had drinks with Miles Lawrence.
How do you do it?
What?
How do you set your sights on one inappropriate man after another?
Oh, come on. Miles may not believe the truth about Spencer, but he's sweet.
Sweet?
Yeah, and
oh, no, here we go again.
He's charming and innocent, and there are a lot of things he doesn't know about the world.
Oh, I see. And you're going to play teacher to Mitch Lawrence's baby brother?
I didn't say that. I just said he's nothing like Mitch. He's direct and he's honest.
Oh, I get it. Right. You have found yourself the anti-Todd.
I don't know how I can convince you that, hey, that I'm truly moving on here.
Hey, how about trying truly moving on?
I am.
What? With Miles Lawrence? For goodness sakes, you're only doing this to drive Todd crazy. And you've picked a man who reveres one monster while being related by blood to another.
Oh, Miles is nothing like Mitch or Spencer. In fact, The more I think about it, the more I think it's the right thing for me to do.
I don't believe
I
this!
believe it because I'm thinking about inviting him to the Winter Festival.
Oh, Blair, this is a big mistake.
No, it's not. And I'm going to prove it to you, to Todd, and everybody else in this stinking town.
Don't do it.
Too late. If Todd can move on, so can I. And I can move on with Miles Lawrence.